Hey there, Rose Johnson here with Nimble Roots Coaching. I just got off a call with a client and I wanted to make a video from one of the concepts that we were discussing. Sometimes I talk to clients about cathedral building in the larger context of how we can be a part of something that is so massive that it takes multiple generations to build, and we are simply adding our layers of bricks during the time that we're alive here. I think this can be really powerful when talking about compassion, building culture around inclusion, and even just being a part of a movement that is way beyond us. Today we're talking about cathedral building in relation to building confidence. I think there is a cathedral inside all of us, and it gets laid across our lifetime and perhaps beyond if you believe in souls and that kind of thing. But it's laid, the confidence part is laid brick by brick, and it's made of each story that we tell ourselves that either leads to us having more confidence about who we are and what we're here to do, or less. And those bricks that have all those stories of our failures and mistakes and conflicts, they tend to crumble. But the stories around us recovering and learning and connecting, nevertheless, are the things that build the structure that allows for light to come through the windows, allows for people to gather inside, for there to be warmth and meaning in these beautiful cathedrals inside ourselves. And those bricks that we lay, they're small bricks that make huge walls, and they're small pieces of sand that form to make those bricks. And so all of those fractal stories of who we are, what we're here to do, whether we belong, whether we're good enough, whether there's space for us, we get to build those stories inside of ourselves. There's a lot of messaging from other places that we don't belong, that there isn't space for us, that there's something wrong with us. And those suck. They're hard to handle. They take a lot of energy to navigate. And you get to choose. You get to choose what stories you're laying your bricks. You get to choose what you're building your cathedral out of. And the more evidence you pull for how you've recovered, how you've grown, how you've developed, how you're here to be of service, who you are, what you're here to do, and how you're going to do it. Those are the pieces that I think make for really beautiful cathedrals, and they're available to be built at any time. It's a big part of what I do with my clients. I help them figure out who they are, what they're here to do, and then how they're going to do it. And then the practice of doing it at each challenging point. That's how the bricks are made. That's how the sand was initially made when the waves were crashing over the rocks. And then the bricks were formed to build the walls. And then the bricks are put together to build those walls. And then the cathedral is formed, and who you are gets to be here in this moment. And a cathedral is it is an individual standing building. But as we all build our own cathedrals, we get to form other cathedrals with each other. And we get to build the place where we get to be together and to gather. And we get to build the world that we long for. So that's my riff on confidence and cathedrals. If you like that and you're building a cathedral for yourself and want some extra support, feel free to reach out. You can join my newsletter, you can subscribe to this channel, or you can schedule a discovery call. Either way, have fun.